Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Transparent Diaries. This is Marilyn and I am back with another video, and this video is going to be about change and why change starts with us. I am outside, so my apologies about the surrounding noise. And I also have a notebook with me. I wrote down a few verses that a few verses in the Bible that I feel connects with the topic of change. And let's get to it. So the title of this video is going to be called Change Starts With You. And I feel that change starts with us because it's a deep topic for me and a personal one as well. But I definitely feel that change starts with us because it truly does. It truly does. And since childhood and as we grow up into adolescence and young adults, so the different phases of life and the stages of age and life that we all go through, by the Most High willing, that we all go through and experience, requires change. But I feel that most of us, in my opinion, don't come to this understanding of change until in our later years, in our adult years. And it's different for everyone. And if you are younger, if you are in the age range of even a teenage, if you're a teenager or a young adult and you have already come to this understanding and you're actually applying it to your life, that is beautiful, that is wonderful, keep going. But I just feel from personal experience and from other people's experience that I have heard, most of us start applying change to our lives, understanding that it starts with us in our later years. And it's a process, and it is a painful process at times, because most of us have to go through pain and suffering many times to finally apply change to our lives. Because in my opinion, once again, most of us look outside of ourselves. I was one of them, and I've been one of them for many years. And it's most of the time is not our fault at all, because we are influenced by our upbringing, our parents, family members, friends, even people that we go to school with, etc. So our external circumstances, as well as people that we are influenced by, whether relatives, close related or close friends, or just people that we come across throughout our lives, we are influenced by them in some way. And sometimes, especially those close to us, influence us the most. And if we aren't around people that are wanting to change or understand the importance of change and are actually applying it to their lives, we won't change as fast as we should, and which causes us to go through pain and suffering, and then also our own choice and choices that we make from our pain and suffering, our trauma. It keeps us stuck longer because we're also battling within ourselves, within our mind. And that's why I want to read a couple verses and that I personally feel connects with change. And once we go through what we have to go through, even though it hurts and it's uncomfortable, we have to take accountability of our choices and continuing to make poor choices, and also continuing to make poor choices, because I feel that personally keeps us continuing to suffer without us realizing, or even if we realize, we're just so comfortable in the choice and in the suffering. So there's two verses that I feel connects with the idea of change, and it's just important to meditate on. Romans, okay, let me make sure. Okay, Romans chapter 12, verse 1 through 2. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, I'm reading from my notebook, by the way, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And I feel that this verse in particular is letting us know that by the mercies of the Most High, the Creator, that we should present our bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto Him, which is our reasonable service, because He came into the flesh and He experienced what we experience, and the human experience that we all experience, and to give us salvation, the opportunity to receive salvation. And so we should present our bodies a living sacrifice and strive to do that because of His mercy, and by change and choosing to change. And the second verse goes, and be not conformed to this world, meaning we should not follow this world's way of what's good, and be influenced by what looks good and what feels good, etc. You know, that sentence alone is another video in itself. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, because it starts in the mind. The mind is powerful. The brain is powerful and intelligent. If you look into it yourself and read how powerful and intelligent the brain is, but the brain, in my opinion, is separate from the mind. But we need the brain. The mind needs the brain, or vice versa. But I think you know what I mean. But by the renewing of your mind, and in my opinion, the mind is connected to our spirit and are our thoughts. So renewing our mind, renewing our thoughts, to understand that we don't have to follow what the world says to follow, and we don't have to stay victim to what we've experienced in our childhood throughout life, as much as it has hurt us and disappointed us, and our feelings are valid. But we can transform that by renewing our mind, that ye may prove, that you may prove, by doing this, prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. So by allowing this transformation to happen, and being intentional to change, to renew our mind, to renew our thoughts, like start from scratch, everything that we thought we should follow and we believed about ourselves, in the process of this transformation, we can and will prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High, which is, in my opinion, is for us to live in peace and joy and love. And okay, I believe that was Romans chapter 12, verse 1 through 2. And the last verse I'm going to read is from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22 through 24, which reads that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts. In my opinion, meaning that we put off, turn away, take it out of us by renewing our thoughts, our mind, the form of conversation, the old man, the old thoughts, and the evil thoughts, and the low thoughts that we've had about ourselves, in our experience. Once again, validating it, but understanding that we can change our mind and work towards healing and forgiving. So putting off the form of conversation that we used to have in our mind about ourselves and our life, right? Which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts, because the flesh wants the easy way out, in my opinion. The easy way out. Let me drink it away. Let me, just different lusts that I think we all know. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Once again, be renewed in the spirit of your mind. The spirit is connected to the mind. So be renewed in it. And that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and truth. So that ye put on the new man, that you, that me, that we put on the new man by learning and praying for new knowledge and wisdom, and learning about the beauty of life and how we were created and made. Which after the Most High, following his way, reading his word, to get the understanding of this new knowledge, to create this new man in us, right? This new person, right? Is created in righteousness and true holiness. So by renewing our mind, we begin to put on a new man through the Most High and his word, which creates the new man in righteousness and true holiness. I pray and hope that this video has blessed someone, and once again, I am on this journey with you. I am new at understanding and reading the word, the Most High's word, consistent, and I'm on this journey with you. You're not alone, and I'm not ahead of you, and it's just about us all getting serious, getting humble, and supporting each other in love. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you for clicking on. Have a great day.